Hi Daddy, if you're watching this video, I'm making my own alipita while making my own color. So first how I needed to make the nice color is that I added more orange, and then I add 2 drops of red. And then I mix. And make sure you don't add any dark colors because it makes it black or brown. You mix carefully, and if you accidentally mess up, you can just try again and make sure there's a grown up right next to you so she can help. And if no one is here around you, don't really do it. And now what I need to do is get something so I can put it in the water. Right, Mom? So, do I add a cup of flour or salt?
Is that the color you want to do? That yellow color? That's it?
Yep. So, do I add the flour first or the salt first, Mom?
The flour and then a little pinch of salt.
So you need 1 teaspoon of flour, right, Mom?
2.
2. So then you pour it in here, and we're going to try to do 2 because we don't really want too much. That would hurt you. And make sure you don't have too much. And now you get the salt. Just a little sprinkle for it. If you add too much, it's going to be a little, super salty. Right, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
So, just a little sprinkle.
That's it.
And that's it.
Put another spoon of the cornstarch.
But if your mom says get another teaspoon of it, then you have to do it. Because she's your mom. Right, Mom?
Moms are right.
To make a perfect alipita, you have to mix carefully. And then until it's not all liquidy, then you know when it's nice and hard and just like clay. Then you can get your hand in it, smush it, and then make it into alipita. But right now, it's not really ready. It's liquidy, see? And now what else do you have to do, Mom?
Put more of the salt in.
More salt, of course.
I mean, not salt, the cornstarch.
Okay, I got some more cornstarch. Is it this one, Mom? How many more teaspoons of these, Mom?
Try one more, then you gotta mix it up.
1 more teaspoon. If your mom says do 4 teaspoons or 3 or 2, then that means you have to listen to her. Well, it almost looks like it's ready. This almost looks like a pizza, but it's still a little bit more liquidy. Right, Mom?
Mm-hmm. Keep stirring. Now, you gotta put a little more. Put 2 more.
Well, if your mom says put 2 more teaspoons, you have to listen. Make sure it's not too much. Make sure you kind of sprinkle it all around. And make sure it's not a little bit. And make sure your hands are clean. And remember to never touch it before you eat it. And now we mix more until it is nice and bumpy and so hard and not
Nice and
liquidy, like thick, then it's ready. But look, powder's still in there. Do we need a little bit more water? Or do we just have to keep mixing? What do you think, Mom? Because this looks super hard. And powder's still in there. Do we mix it with our hand? Or do we just keep mixing with this?
Okay, now you have to mix it with your hands. So now you're gonna take this off.
Now mix it with our hands and make sure your hands are nice and clean.
Are your hands clean? What are those markers on?
That was maybe that might be.
Oh, the food coloring. Okay.
If you have a little bit of food coloring and this is all dried, that's okay. And now what you have to do is mix with your hands. It's okay if it's a little green or blue. You can just mix
So you
it
have to
and play.
push it all together. You see how there's white there? You have to mix it all together.
If there's a lot more
If you
white,
feel any little bumps, you gotta squish those little bumps so it won't feel lumpy.
or taste lumpy, right, Mom?
Mm-hmm. And you won't taste the lumpiness, but
Kind of.
so it cooks better.
Now look, this looks nice. This looks like Play-Doh, but it's not really Play-Doh. It's Abygail. You do not want to put anything in your mouth except for food. Right, Mom?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Ah.
And just what my mom said, you can not really if you feel the lumps, you have to crack them so it can cook better. Now make sure there's no lumps in it and crack them. And then you always need to make sure that you don't really add more pepper, because if your kids are allergic to pepper, then they really wouldn't like it. And if your hands are a little dirty, make sure you can wash your hands, because these come out a little hard. And then if it's ready and you're ready to cook them, but you're really not, and you really want to make a shape out of it, then you can't really redo it. But you can always make another one. Right, Mom?
Mm-hmm. How's that feeling?
It feels really good.
Yeah?
No bumps at all.
Bumps at all? Wow. Good job.
And make sure if you're ready to cook, make sure there's a grown-up ready to help.
Good job. Yeah. Very smart.
If they're not ready to help, then don't really do this by yourself. If you don't know how to do it, ask somebody that's here, that's a grown-up. And if your brother or little sister is younger or older, if they're older, they can help you. If they're young, then they can't help. But they can watch. Remember, you always need a grown-up to help you with this experiment. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Bye.